Hello, I'm Nolan with Fusion Cyber, and this is a quick demo showing two of our AI agents working in tandem to optimize a common workflow, CMMC Level 2 Self-Attestation for your org. Our first agent, Compliance Ops, is a Level 2 CMMC self-certification agent that integrates with an org system such as cloud providers, enterprise ID providers, source control platform like GitHub, and many more. This enables Compliance Ops to automatically pull security policies and other relevant information to draft the CMMC docs. For non-automatable controls, which is over half of the 110 controls, such as physical security, mobile device management, etc., Compliance Ops provides a questionnaire that an org can fill out. AI can be optionally used to draft the implementation descriptions based on what you fill out in the questionnaire, so you can list your policies in any format and it will generate a well-written implementation section. Normally, understanding what many of these controls uh, are looking for takes a lot of research, even from cybersecurity experts, which is where Fusion Cyber's other tool, RangeSherpa, comes in. Using RangeSherpa to assist in answering the non-automatable controls saves exponential amount of time to get and remain CMMC compliant. RangeSherpa is an AI agent that is trained on specific workflows, in this instance the Level 2 CMMC self-attestation process, and can actively guide you through complex tasks while continuously viewing your shared screen. So in this demo, I will use RangeSherpa to help me with some of the non-automatable questionnaire sections that would otherwise require manual research into what requirements are expected. So let's get started. On this page, you can see the integration setup as well as what controls they satisfy. So we have them all selected for this demo. I'll go ahead and generate the preliminary paperwork with these, and then we can take a look at the output, look at the POAM, SSP, and our SPRS score, and then use RangeSherpa to fill out an unimplemented section to improve our score. All right, so we generated the paperwork, and now we'll download the docs. We can come over here and grab our POAM and SSP. And here I know that I think section 3.1.2 is, yeah, that's one that was automated with Google Cloud. And so you can see how it drafts up the implementation response. Implementation evidenced by automated collection. Access is mediated through GCP IAM. 6 distinct principals are granted access via 6 distinct roles across 6 bindings. No public, all users, all authenticated user bindings were observed. And so it pulls this directly from your current GCP config. And so it stays up to date. All you have to do is click generate paperwork instead of, manually scraping all the services your org uses to make sure that you're still compliant. So this is the SSP it generates. Then we can jump over to the POAM. It's an Excel sheet of remaining controls to implement to improve your score. So let's start RangeSherpa and see how it can help us write implementation descriptions. You can see, the SPRS score, impact, planned remediation. You can assign it to people, milestones, target date. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start RangeSherpa. Here's the RangeSherpa platform, and I have it all set up here, but I'll just go ahead and start the live session and then share my screen.
Hello, I'm here to guide you through getting CMMC Level 2 self-certified using Fusion Cyber's tool. How can I help you start today?
Hi, this is my POAM, and I'm thinking 3.8.8 may be something we already have implemented, but I'm not sure. What requirements would Fusion Cyber need to meet for this to be considered implemented?
Control 3.88 is about protecting media containing controlled unclassified information, or CUI, during transport outside of controlled areas. To be considered implemented, you'd need to show you have policies and practices in place to keep CUI secure when it's being physically moved, like using locked containers, encryption for digital media, or tracking logs. Can you tell me a bit about what your current practice is?
Yeah, we have all of those implemented. Could you help me draft a response that I can put here in the compliance up questionnaire for 388?
Certainly. You could draft a response something like this. Our organization maintains control over CUI during transport by requiring physical media to be placed in locked, tamper-evident containers and accompanied by authorized personnel. All digital media containing CUI is encrypted using FIPS 140-2 validated methods before transport. We maintain a chain of custody log for all media transfers, documenting the date, personnel involved, and contents. These procedures ensure compliance with the protection requirements for CUI during transit. How does that sound? And does it accurately represent your current practices?
Yes, it does. Looks good. I'm just pasting it here in 388, and then I'll regenerate the paperwork.
Great. Once those changes are saved and you regenerate, we can look at the updated SSP and SPRS score to see how that improved things. Let me know when you're ready for that review.
All right, and so now I'll go ahead and save the response that RangeSherpa gave me, and then I'll just show me regenerating the paperwork. We'll see our SPRS score go up. Yep, +3, so to 101, and then we will check that in the SSP and POAM. So here's the updated SSP, and sorry, bear with me. Here we go. Here is 388. So, you know, the response implementation description that we just got from RangeSherpa is now right there in the SSP, easy enough. And then I'll open the POAM here. All these Microsoft tabs are slowing my computer down a bit, but now you can see the POAM to-do control is not there anymore now that it's an implemented feature. So yeah, that is the whole demo. It just shows the flow of using Compliance Ops, our CMMC self-certification tool, how it generates your system security plan of actions and milestones, and how you can use RangeSherpa to even further optimize that self-certification process rather than manually going through every service you have and every process and security policy and manually writing up that document and plan of actions and milestones. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.